This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
You're watching News Tonight. I'm Sai Manish. Let's have a look at the main headlines. Twin murders, including that of a customs official, shocked the city. Is Chennai emerging as the crime hotbed of the south?
1 month before on the day, இவங்க வந்து வெட்டிடுவேன்லாம் சொல்லி மிரட்டிட்டு வர போயிருக்காங்க அவங்க.
Students go on the rampage after a classmate dies because a hospital refused timely medical aid. MK Stalin's birthday bash is a show of strength by his supporters and a traffic stopper too.
Happy birthday.
தலைவர் கலைஞரை போல இவரும் நல்ல மக்களுக்கு நல்ல நல்ல திட்டங்களை கொண்டு வரணுன்றதுதான் என்னுடைய ஆசை.
தம்பி நாளை நான் வாழ்த்துகிறேன்.
ஏழைகளின் தெய்வம் அம்மா எங்கள் குல விளக்கு அம்மா.
It's pressure time for the students as the state board's class 12 exams get underway. They pull up their socks and also take them off outside the exam hall.
Hard and all, but the paper was really good.
ASI looks the other way as a 17th century Dutch cemetery in Pulicat is in ruins. Locals use it as an open toilet. Indian forward Shivinder Singh suspended for 3 matches for hitting a Pakistani player. India appeals against the sentence. Now, birthdays of political bigwigs down south are not without that trademark ostentation and sycophancy. And when it's the first birthday after being crowned Deputy Chief Minister, could MK Stalin's bash have been any different? Our political reporter Shabir Ahmed witnessed the grand celebration and was among other motorists also stuck in a traffic jam.
A show of strength by followers of the DMK's heir apparent, MK Stalin, at his Alwarpet residence. From elder brother and Union Minister Aragiri to state ministers and most top bureaucrats, the jostling for space went on till the evening. The celebration threw traffic out of gear as thousands of DMK men entered the city from all across the state. The birthday boy's wish to dispense with posters or banners may have been largely fulfilled, but the desire of his supporters to see him as the next chief minister found expression in other ways. There was sycophancy unlimited. Backing Stalin in his quest to ultimately succeed his father as the chief minister were allies as well.
Already he has taken over. It doesn't mean that only he could take it over only after becoming the chief minister of the state. Already when the chief minister is steering the ship of the state and he is the vice captain, that clearly shows he has taken the Tamil Nadu.
He is my good friend. If it becomes no problem.
Crowds gathered here speak volumes of MK Stalin's popularity in the state. All hopes are now pinned on the DMK's emperor in the making. Many waiting for the day to see him as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, and that perhaps would be their best day. In Chennai, with camera person Balu, Shabir Ahmed for NDTV Hindu.
Well, and Stalin's sister Kanimuri and a host of other supporters to wish the man on his 57th birthday.
No, what was your wish to your brother, ma'am?
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Along with DMK party cadres, there are also a couple of people like this who have dressed up in as various leaders of Tamil Nadu. And Mr. MGR, என்ன வாழ்த்து சொல்ல விரும்புறீங்க நீங்க?
பல்லாண்டு பல்லாண்டு பல ஆண்டுகள் வாழ வேண்டும் என்று தம்பி நாளை நான் வாழ்த்துகிறேன்.
தம்பி ஸ்டாலின் பல்லாண்டு 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 வாழ்க, பல நூறாண்டு வாழ்க.
தலைவர் கலைஞரை போல இவரும் நல்ல மக்களுக்கு நல்ல நல்ல திட்டங்களை கொண்டு வரணுன்றதுதான் என்னுடைய ஆசை.
தமிழ்நாடு மக்கள் மூக்கில் விரல் வைக்கிற மாதிரி உள்ள ஆட்சியை அப்பாவும் பிள்ளையும் மிக அதிசயமாக நடத்திட்டு இருக்காங்க. அதுக்கு என்னோட மனப்பூர்வமான பிறந்த நாள் வாழ்த்துக்கள்.
திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கட்சி பேரறிஞர் யாரம்மா அவர்தானம்மா, கருணாநிதி தானம்மா, அறிவிலும் ஆற்றலிலும் சிறந்தவர் யாரம்மா, அடையாளம் சொல்லம்மா அவர்தானம்மா, கருணாநிதி தானம்மா.
I know that he's doing a really good job for the people of Tiruvannamalai and Tamil Nadu.
I know he does a really good job for the poor people.
So yes, I'm very happy to also be a guest here on his birthday.
We brought beautiful flowers from Holland and this pot for his birthday.
Now, within a span of 30 minutes last night, Chennai witnessed two murders. One was that of a customs official in Adambakam. He was hacked to death, allegedly, by an 11-member gang, sending shockwaves across the city. In a daring incident, Samson, a customs examiner, was attacked with deadly weapons by a 11-member gang. After dining in a hotel, Samson was driving his family back home late on Sunday evening. The gang waited outside the house. As soon as Samson entered his house, he was pulled out of his car and attacked. The windshields of the car bore testimony to the brutal assault that took his life.
It's a pre-planned execution. அவங்க வந்துட்டு கொன்னுட்டாங்க. கழுத்துல வெட்டி 16 cuts அவர் உடம்புல ஆயிருக்கு. Main cuts இங்க 2-3 cuts இங்கே விழுந்திருக்கு. அதுல on the spot is gone.
The attack came as a shock to Samson's wife and children who were trapped inside the car. The victim's family reportedly had a dispute with the neighbors and they suspect that this could have led to the crime. Hours after the incident, 9 persons surrendered before a court in Chengalpet and were lodged at the Pural prison.
This will play a major role in the course of investigation. Every move has been recorded in the CCTV hard disk, which is now with the police department.
After post-mortem, Samson's body was handed over to his wife, who is also an employee with the customs. Police have drawn up a list of 11 suspects for the incident. In yet another similar incident in North Chennai, 28-year-old Pandyan was attacked by his brother-in-law. Pandyan was rushed to the Government General Hospital, but he succumbed to injuries. The police have still not been able to nab the accused. With Salim, Sai Manish for NDTV Hindu. Now, thousands of state board students took their Plus 2 examinations today amid stringent rules to prevent malpractice. The rules in place were as good as an airport screening. Students were asked to remove their shoes and even prevented from tucking in their shirts.
The board exam for state board students began today. 48,757 students have taken up the exam across 136 centers in Chennai, while more than 7 lakh students who took it up in Tamil Nadu. But the student folk were not really the happiest lot. Stringent rules have been put in place by the authorities this time around. Students were asked to leave their socks, shoes and belts outside the exam hall and have their shirts tucked out. All these to prevent cheating during the exam.
Just to discourage some students, if they intend to commit examination related malpractices. Other than that, it was not trying to take away the modesty or the liberty of individual students sitting in examination halls. It was in practice for all these years, for quite a long period of time.
Of course, this year the rules and regulations are strict, I should say. It's only to help the students to do the exams well and also to prevent from any other unwanted incidences to take place.
For the students who've been preparing hard for the examinations, it was a relief that the paper was easy. They wrote their language paper today.
I thought it will be very hard and all, but the paper was really good.
The paper was kind of easy only because it was the first exam. The psychology of the students must be, the paper must be sure easy only, even for the low learners.
I wrote my Tamil one very nicely, I think so. I hope I'll be getting more marks in it. Then I enjoyed the exam.
The exams that will decide their future course of study ends on March 23rd. In Chennai with CP John, Minal Shah.
Well, news just coming in. 3 people, in fact, have been rushed to a hospital when a gas cylinder burst at Gandhinagar in West Mamlam. The incident happened just 2 hours back. 2 fire engines have been rushed to the spot. So that's the news coming in right now. We've been joined by our reporter Salim on the phone line. Salim, a cylinder burst exactly in a very crowded place. What's the situation like there?
Yes, Manish, the primary information that we have with us now is that the cylinder blast took place in a house in West Mambalam. Sources from the fire department did say that 2 fire engines have been rushed to the spot and 3 people have been taken to the hospital. But sources from the fire departments also do say that it's not a major blast. They say it's a minor blast, but the cause of the fire is yet to be known. The fire department personnel who rushed to the spot also say that it might be a blast, it might be a cylinder blast. But as of now, the probe is on. They say only after investigation, that is, they will take a minimum time between 30 minutes and 1 hour, and then investigation might reveal what the blast exactly is. But as of now, 3 people have been rushed to the hospital.
Well, clearly a dangerous situation there, Salim. Well, still ahead on News at 8, what is a 17th century duck cemetery in Tamil Nadu being used for? Find out on the other side.